What is up, YouTube? So yesterday we talked about some insidious scammers here. Uh, you know what? I guess I should have kept it. I guess I should have kept it rolling a little bit longer, because as soon as I got done talking about Nikki Beauty here and how insidious this group of hackers is, how absolutely effing terrible these hackers are. Damn it! I'm calling them hackers again. They're scammers. They're a piece of shit, lowball scammers. They're not hackers. Sorry. Let's get that straight. There's no skill in this. Okay. Yeah, then they just turned around and pulled the ultimate shit move even more, right? They asked me for money here, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck off. And it's like, oh, you're gone. Then it's followed by 11 messages that I just saw right now. And I was like, what 11 messages could you send me to try to win me over? To try to convince me that you're somehow real, whatever. What? You guys want to guess? You guys want to guess the images, the pictures that were just sent to me? You guys, anybody want to take a wild guess of what they are? This is just what I was talking about yesterday. Strengthening their profiles and adding all their bullshit to it. Let's take a look here. Oh, would you look at that? Somebody actually sharing family photos with me. Look at that. This is how desperate some of these fucking scammers are. Like, they will take pictures of a family member giving birth. Maybe a girlfriend giving birth. It might be their own effing kid. Who knows? Who knows? Right? Yeah, does anybody want to actually think that this is real? That this woman is actually sending me pictures of her child being born. And here they are at the beach. Right? Which looks kind of like Europe to me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is clearly Europe. This is clearly Europe. This did not happen in the United States. Do you want to know why? Because I've only seen this in Europe. She is literally breastfeeding her child on the beach. Okay? This shit is not in America. And I guarantee you, this woman probably did not know that her family photos were going to get used like this. This is a straight picture of her breastfeeding the child. She is literally pulling her teat out to breastfeed the child on the beach. You can see the mom actually holding her bathing suit down. There's no fucking way this is real. This is not in America. This is in Europe. I know what a beach in Europe looks like. And here's her with the kid. How insidious is this shit, guys? Because guess what? Some guy would look at these photos and be like, "Oh, I need to help her out. I'm gonna cash app her the $80 she needs right now for her internet." For her internet. This was the request that was made. Please send me PayPal, Cash App, whatever, for my internet. Not specifying if, like, the internet bill needs to get paid or if something or another. Mind you, they're asking for PayPal for whatever. For hell, they'll ask you for a $2 payment or something. Just, I think what they want is your information. Like, put the $80 aside, you could send them 5 cents. And the problem is in order to send them that 5 cents, you would have to get some kind of routing number. You have to get numbers and you have to have things. And I think that's where these assholes really get you, because remember, they start off by not asking you to send them money or anything. They start out by fishing for your ID, your driver's license. They want the stuff that's on your ID, right? And then if they can fish any more transactions out of you in the future, if they can get you to even spend $2 sending them internet money or whatever the hell it is, they're writing all that information down. And if they can combine all of that information, they can do some pretty terrible shit with it. So I was about to write them a message like, "You mean to tell me that I sent my driver's license to a scammer? Oh my God, no." Yeah, we're at the point where I'm just about to tell them like how bad they are, and I'm about to just pick this shit all apart. Like, this is just absurd. I wonder how they got the photos of this chick, right? You know, and her kid. Okay, look at the attire too. Like, man, little kids like this don't be dressing up like this in America. Nah, we don't even have kids' clothes like that. This is in Europe. That's adorable though. Look at this little kid with Crocs. Okay, you know what? That one is freaking adorable with the backwards hat. The kid's adorable. That's hilarious. Carrying the Crocs. Okay, little man's on a mission. Actually, according to her, this is a little girl. But I mean, who knows? Kids all look the same when they're. Who knows how old this thing is? 3 years old. I don't know. It's an adorable little kid with a Croc. And like, look at this. They're just straight up just sending me child pictures. This is supposed to win over my trust. Do you even see Mama in the picture here at all? Well, no. They are literally just sending, look, there was Mom, and now there's 4 pictures in a row of just a freaking child. That child is being used right now to win over your trust. I mean, look at this poor innocent kid going without internet right now. Probably starving on the beach because they can't find their way home because they don't have GPS. We need to pay that fucking internet right now. This poor little kid is probably standing there crying, holding a Croc with no internet. I got to do something about this right now. $80, we're about to send 160. Oh yeah, and it don't hurt when Mom will be looking like this. Oh, gentlemen, this is scary, scary shit. They're getting these photos. I don't know who this bitch is. Because I'm calling her a bitch at this point because it looks like she sold out. It looks like she might have literally sold out pictures of her and her kid because a lot of these photos, they look like Mama here and kind of knows what's going on, right? She's getting the frisky pictures in there. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. Like, I don't know if these pictures were stolen from a family, right? Because, like, clearly, I don't know. This right here makes me think, like, okay, this woman did not authorize a photo of her breastfeeding her child to sell to the enter. So you know what? Actually, I'm thinking maybe Mama's innocent in this. This was, for all we know, this is some scammer's actual beautiful family. This is some scammer's beautiful family that he had that he obviously doesn't give too much of a shit about because, I don't know, he's willing to put up photos of his own family to try to scam people. I don't know. This is just bizarre to me. Like, when I start thinking of the backstory of how did we get these photos? How did this shit end up here? Right? It just becomes insane to me. I want to know. I want to know, is this bitch in on it? Is she really selling pictures of her breastfeeding her daughter? Is she in on it? Or is this just a terrible uncle or somebody, some asshole that just stole family photos or something like that and now is putting them up in the site? This is just absolutely terrible. And this is everything they sent me after I didn't respond to them when they asked me to send them $80 in Cash App for their internet. That's crazy. That is crazy. So, gentlemen, beware. Be careful out there, guys. But like I was saying yesterday, they added pictures of a child to this profile, and I was kind of looking at it yesterday, and I was like, this is disgusting. Dude, that was disgusting, but this is absolutely fucking sick right here. Okay? And like, the crazy one is still, I think, the breastfeeding shot. This is just insane to me. This is just insane. So that right there, this one right here, I think tells me that, like, there's no way this woman's actually in on it. There's just no way. But interestingly enough, think about it this way. Whoever's taking this picture, that's probably the person that's at fault here. The one that's taking this picture. And this woman is clearly letting them take pictures of her while she's breastfeeding her kid. Meaning This is probably the dad. Yeah, that's the shitty part about this. This is probably the dad. This looks like family day at the beach, right? And dad snapped a couple of pictures of her, you know. Let me tell you what I honestly think this might be. This lady might be in on it. Her husband might be a piece of shit scammer, and she's just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is how I support my husband. I let him take pictures of me and the kids and send them out on the internet pretending to be me to scam people. Whatever. That's what she brings to the marriage, I guess. I don't know. But the way that this is all set up, it makes you kind of wonder who is taking the pictures, right? Who is taking the pictures? It's obviously dad, right? There she is making a dick joke about dad, right? A couple pictures of the kid, and then yeah, dad probably took that one too. I don't know. It makes me sick and it makes me wonder. But regardless, this is fucking terrible. So guys, be careful. Be very careful. This is pathetic. So I'm gonna get off here. I am gonna write them like. I even thought about sending them a message and be like, I make videos about these, right? To like warn people because this is so fucking pathetic. And like you're using a woman breastfeeding on the beach, like that's pathetic. And you're putting some child out there. You got this kid's face. Like, come on, you got this adorable picture of this kid. You got a piece of this child's childhood here, carrying Crocs, looking freaking adorable. And you're like ruining this kid's life. Like, how do you think this kid's gonna feel if they find out later on? Yeah, little baby pictures of me were used by scammer terrorists to try to steal money from people, and I looked adorable as hell, and I was used to rip people off. This is like being the Nirvana baby, I guess. Anyway, just be careful. If you see something like this, you saw it here, you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. Any woman that really wants to date with you or anything, she's probably the first thing she's going to send you is not going to be, oh, here, this is me right after I gave birth to a little human. Most women are never going to want you to see that shit. So if a woman leads with that, right off rip, they're playing on the heartstrings trying to get money. Oh, you know what? Are you fucking kidding me? She has a tattoo that retarded on her finger. You are number one. Oh, oh my God! It makes me want to write on her other finger, "Suck my number two." This is fucking. I'm so. This okay? You know what? Maybe this lady was just stupid enough to get photographed with her child like this. I don't know. She is dumb enough to get. You are number one on her finger to remind herself. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go have some coffee now. Careful out there, gents.